Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hopefully, you're all doing great. Man, sorry for the lack of streams this week. I promise it's not been because I wanted it. I've been feeling kind of sick, right? Um, Even just last night when I thought I was feeling better, it turns out no, still pretty not good. So, feeling a bit better today, though. The only problem is today I had to wake up incredibly early to go and handle something, which got taken care of. So yeah, that's fine. I can't really complain. But it led to me. Well, I had to wait around for it too. So I mean, yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. It's always something. Now, not that I'm complaining though. It's all been like really good and it's all been really necessary. It's just cuts into your stream days, which yeah, is like the only problem. But much like I said last week, even if it's just for like an hour, you know, get a stream in, because why not? I didn't want to do it when I was sick, but I figure I can today. Play for like maybe hour and a half. Hey Bass, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today there, friendo? And I didn't see anything in chat because I didn't have it open, but I did see Kitty is in the chat thing. And normally the chat list, normally I don't call people out if they are just sitting in the chat, because I don't like doing that. I used to when I was a newbie streamer. I don't like doing that anymore though. Oh wait, the game's still launching because it's asking me what edition I want to play. But I figure I may have missed Kitty in chat earlier. Kitty may have said something in chat. So Kitty, if you're here and I missed your chat, I apologize. But welcome back to the stream to you as well. For anybody that may have said hi a little bit earlier before starting, I may have missed your chat because I kind of forgot to turn on my chat box. So yeah. Hey Eshu, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing quite well. And also, Bass, just because you said I hope you're doing all right, I am. Mostly just tired, but that's to be expected, really. Is the game going to pop up anytime soon? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I'll just restart it, I guess. So, for anybody here wondering, like, what the plan is today, just because I probably won't be streaming for, like, super long, maybe, like, an hour, hour and a half, somewhere around there, I figured I would do something that I don't think would really take that long. And that is just to play some Little Nightmares 2 and finish up the ghost things, right? The little ghosties that haunt the game. Oh, there we go. Little ghosties that haunt the game and give you like the true ending or whatever. So we're gonna do that today. Figure it'll be quick, fairly easy. I'll use a guide for it. I'm not gonna wander around myself hoping to try and find them. Hey Kay, welcome to the stream, Kay. How you doing? So we have Kay Thanks Bye there. Beautiful name, by the way. Who I actually stumbled upon on Reddit, because I like to browse the Twitch subreddit. All right, I like to see what people are talking about. Like with most Reddit. Well, actually, the Twitch Reddit I find to be relatively normal. They don't really complain that much on there. Unlike a lot of other subreddits that I go to. A lot of people like to complain on Reddit, basically. But Kay is actually really, really cool. I haven't, unfortunately, gotten the chance to watch any of her, any of her streams yet. Only because I don't want to spoil Baldur's Gate. If I'm being real. And I haven't actually seen if you streamed anything recently, which is kind of more my bad. But yeah, no, Kay's a pretty cool person. A newer streamer as well. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Give her the old shout out. Oh, it's up for Sick of Truth. Oh, I see. Man, I need to play that one too. I played that one a little bit. I never finished it. but before my streamer days, I believe I played it, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that one a hell of a lot. But I never, I just, I don't, I didn't finish it. I don't know why. Right? That was kind of when I was taking more of a break from South Park, if that makes sense. Because I watched the show, but up to that point, I haven't watched it for like a few seasons. So, you know, that was, a thing. Like, I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to actually finishing it. Also, I forgot to redeem the hydrate and the posture check. I apologize. Let's see. Hey, Kitty. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? You probably missed it when I said it earlier, so I'll say it again. Okay, with the sorry. Apologize. Okay, with the sorry to hear you weren't feeling so well. All right, that's fine. It happens. Apparently, it's been a pretty bad bug going around where I live. So, bound to catch it, right? It'll happen. It'll happen. There you go. But yeah, it'll happen. Just testing stuff out. So a little South Park here, there, and Castle Crashers. Ooh, Castle Crashers. Ooh, I like Castle Crashers. Well, if you're looking for Castle Crashing buds, there's a chance that I might be able to play that. And if you need more people, I can always drop my girlfriend into it too. Her and I were actually playing it a little while ago. I think we stopped. We didn't do it on stream. We are doing that one on our own, but like, we played it and then we stopped. I don't remember why. I think we just got busy playing other games. So I'm gonna get a little guide open as well, just to once again help get all the ghosties. So we're not really playing through the game, if that makes sense. We're playing it, but I finished it. I finished Little Nightmares 2. This is mostly just a cleanup. But apparently you get like a secret ending if you get all the ghost children. So we're gonna go to IGN, and we're gonna go ahead and get all of that. Okay, I was gonna say I saw a picture, and I'm like, that's not really helpful because it's just a dark room. But then you scroll down a little bit, and they show it, so that's good. Little Nightmare Stuff YouTube. That's a good name. Very apt. So once again, just for anybody that doesn't know, I also am streaming this on YouTube as well. I can't put YouTube chat on the screen because it won't let me. Twitch won't let me for some reason. But hey, Little Nightmare Stuff YouTube, welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you doing today? I can tell by your name that you really like this game. Unless you're staff for the game, and I'm just being dumb again with, like I did with Anglerfish. That was embarrassing, let me tell you. Much better than you have been, says Kitty. I think my morning sickness is gradually letting up. Well, that's good. You'd love it? That's great. I mean, hell, like I said, I'm always down to play. Okay, so we will... So I'm not gonna, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna cover up OBS just so I can keep an eye on the guide here. But I'm gonna keep the chat there. Oh, cool, yeah. I'll definitely add you on Discord. That might be great. Tony Bug is hitting everyone. Let's see, Kitty says my blood work came back today and apparently I'm in excellent health except my B12 levels are extremely high. My midwife actually told me to stop taking my vitamins. Curse those vitamins. Okay, so we have a lot. Oh, wait, actually there's only like so many chapters, isn't there? Huh. Okay. So what do we have here? What the hell is it talking about? Oh, it scrolled down on itself. Okay. There you go. I was like, what the hell? It's talking about like a TV puzzle. I'm like, I don't remember there being any puzzles in the base game. Behemoth have kept chugging along after Castle Crashers 2. Pit People, yeah, Battleblock Theater and Alien Hominid Invasion, yeah. They were a good company. I like Castle Crashers, I really do. It's a really solid game. Okay, we can just skip this, right? Can you skip? What if I just go restart from checkpoint? Is that a speedrun trick to get through that? Nah, it isn't. Okay. Well, we'll watch this. It's fine. You don't hear much about them nowadays. Some companies just kind of, even if they don't fail, they just kind of fall beneath the radar, right? Which is a shame, but I mean, it happens, right? Some companies just stop making stuff, especially if they're a smaller, like, indie company, right? By the way, if there's anything wrong with the stream, I'm probably gonna rely on you guys to let me know, because once again, I have it covered on, I normally have OBS like on my second monitor, but I have the guide over it now. I don't want to cover the chat because that'd just be mean. So if there's anything wrong or if anything looks bad, let me know and I'll fix it. First collapsed bridge. How you run again? Run like that? Yeah. First collapsed bridge. Okay, so we get to a collapsed bridge and then we'll be Gucci. So speedrunning, kind of. Speedrunning about as much as I can, anyway. Oh. So we have the shoe, got spooky stuff. Okay, this isn't a bridge, it's a log. They're still making stuff. Okay. Like that, like legitimately, I don't really keep up on studios much. Oh. I've heard from like a couple. Like when I was younger, I used to keep up on like Rockstar. Because I love GTA, so I was like, oh, Rockstar Games, yeah. 100 subs. Says Lone Nightmare stuff. What about 100 subs? I don't think I would have reached 100 subs yet. Last I saw was 98. Which, I mean, is nothing to sneeze at still. It's a lot better than what a lot of starter creators get. I say starter, but... Oh, damn, you're right. I did hit 100 subs. Oh, thank you very much for letting me know. Oh, ooh. Hell yeah, dude. That's great. Thank you for letting me know, new friendo. Because, yeah, no, that's really good. I've been, really looking forward to being able to make the fabled 100 sub thank you video. Which I will definitely do. Relatively soon. Hell, I might even do that today. Might even do that today. I guess you're getting your wish. Yeah, with like Rockstar, yeah, right. Like I heard about that. I used to be like super big into Grand Theft Auto. Like when I was younger. Like I played the hell out of Vice City. And not a lot of GTA 3, but I did play GTA 3. And then you had San Andreas, which took up... Oh, it's the collapsed bridge. Wait, hold on. You need to jump down, climb to the other side, head right, you'll see a secret area. Okay, that's not right. But yeah, we hit the good old 100 subber. Nah, it is cause for celebration, to be honest. Really happy about that. I know it might not seem like I'm super happy. I just have... I'm thinking about a lot of things. So I might... I'm not brushing it off, though, I promise. Oh, and what was that? This is another reason why it's good to have that uncovered. You know, I'm gonna do this. Can do this. So what was that? So we got a thingy. We got a thingy. Hold on. That was a kindled bonfire from Kay. Well, thank you very much, Kay, for kindling the bonfire, friendo. Really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Also, if I seem less energetic than what one would expect. I am pretty tired. Like I'm not like in like bad or anything. I'm not feeling bad. I'm just feeling like worn out, basically. For anyone curious, where did I put my guide? Oh, here it is. So if there is ever any time when I don't seem as excited, or if I just seem like unenthused, or if you expect like a hype moment and then I don't give it to you, it's because like I had a rough sleep. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I had to wait around for a good few hours. So I haven't really gotten like much sleep, unfortunately. I have to jump down to climb to the other side. Okay, this isn't it. Where is it? Head right, you'll find a secret area. So this isn't it. Okay, so this probably isn't the collapsed bridge. I know if I made it to the first stick, I've gone too far. Yeah, getting my wish with the GTA 5 trailer. Okay, let's get my brain on track, right? Let's settle it down. Let's settle it down. So, yeah, the GTA 6 potentially trailer is probably going to come out on the 5th, which I am going to watch. Like, I haven't played a GTA game since base GTA 4. So I can't really say I'm like a huge GTA nerd anymore. I made a boo-boo right there. So I can't say I'm like a huge GTA nerd like I used to be. But like, how do I do this again? There you go. Wait, is that it? Nope. Oh no, I'm dumb. Hold on. I literally did this my first try, I think, when I played this before. Hold on, we gotta go over here. Yeah, there we go. And you know what's actually really funny? Is that I actually got Megan to play through GTA 3 herself. The classic PS2 version, like, you know, all that, right? Okay, so I guess I got this one. And I watched her play it, and you know what conclusion I came to with GTA 3? It's really not that good. It's really not that good. GTA 3 actually is really a pretty bad game compared to all the other GTAs. Right, which I found kind of funny, because as I was watching Megan play it, it's like, huh. You know, it's it's really not great. Like, I don't know, like, because I remember GTA 3 and going like, whoa, GTA 3, oh, it's so good. It's so good. But like now it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like the aiming is awful. Like I could say maybe it was how she was playing it, but I think she's playing it in a relatively normal way. And it's like GTA 3 controlled poorly, and like it just seemed not great, to be honest. Just so much about it was off. Hey, Henry over on the YouTubes, how are you doing today there, friendo? Hopefully you're doing well today. We're just doing a cleanup for the ghosts in Little Nightmares 2. And I'm using a guide to do that. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well today, friendo. I heard that it's common now to think that 4 is better than 5. On Bass, though, you never played 5, huh? Yeah, no, I've never played 5. I remember being really hyped for 5 when it came out, and then I just never played it. Because I didn't have a console. Well, because what was also on the 360, right? But I wanted it on what was next gen at the time. So I was like, you know, I'll wait until I get like a next gen console. Then I did, and I didn't play it. And then I got it on PC, and I still didn't play it. So, you know, right? I just never got around to it. I probably will soon enough, but especially with the announcement of potentially 6, we're gonna have to wait and see. Kitty says, weirdly enough, I liked 5 better than 4. I mean, I don't know, 5 seems better. I don't know, 5 seems better to me. But we'll see when I play it, I suppose. Little Nightmares Stuff YouTube says, can't wait for Little Nightmares 3. Same, honestly. I think it's gonna be really interesting. I'm really curious to see where the story goes, especially. Head down and immediately go left. You find a hole here you can crawl through. Go left? It says head down it and immediately go left. Oh, wait. So, like, over here? We find a hole you can crawl through. Oh, is it, like, up here? Or is the guy japing me? Head down it and immediately go left? Like, I don't think it's that. Oh, wait, this one. Okay. Oh, it's relative to the camera. Okay. Hi, little ghost child. Let me hug you. Oh, that's something in there. Is that like a little bear? I don't even know what animal that is. Oh, it's like a giant mouse. Okay, I don't think I want to see a mouse that big. That seems pretty not great. After getting a key and escaping the hunter's house. Okay, so we at least know what we're doing after this then. Take under pine cone. You can say I should be safe. Here we go. Oh, that's a bit of a close one. Came to PC with like a free first person mode. Yeah, right. Like they actually did do a lot of work with the port, which was really nice. Okay, so I kind of tell a little bit of a lie. I did actually play a little bit of 5. Very small. So like I played a tiny bit of the multiplayer mode because like one of my friends was like, I don't remember what it was. I think me and my friends were like, oh, we're gonna play it a little bit, and we never end up doing that. And one of them specifically was on like one of my friends specifically was just kind of playing the game like by himself. And because me and my friends are very trolly, we were like, let's hop in and just like mess with them. Let's just mess with them a little bit. And so we hopped in his game and we just like started killing him. Like we literally just kept finding him and killing him. I know, we're great people, right? And we eventually made him go on to the passive mode, which we considered a victory. But admittedly, now I kind of I don't feel bad. It's not like we like ruined his game. He was just like driving around and I don't even know what he was doing, to be honest. I just know he was driving around having a grand old time. So like I had to play a little bit of like the intro to GTA 5, but I don't remember anything about it. Don't remember a single thing about it. Apart from there was snow, I think. I think there was snow. Besides that, I don't remember anything really. Psst. So what are all your weekend plans, by the way? I'm just kind of wondering. Me, I don't really have any plans. Like, I gotta go out tomorrow for a little bit. But otherwise, I'm hoping to just stay home. I don't want to go really anywhere, to be honest. I've been going out a lot over like the weekend. I just want to relax at home now for like a weekend and not really do anything, right? Maybe record some videos or something. Because I have been doing some of that, which has been quite fun. In fact, I think the next recorded video is going to be going up on the 5th. Been playing some Small Saga. Fun game. Really fun game. So I think on the 2nd, that is going to start going up, which should be really fun. Let's see. Kay says cleaning and playing some games. Maybe try to stream. Will that be awesome? If you stream, I'll definitely try to catch it. Cleaning is always nice too. That's something I need to do, actually. I really need to clean like this area specifically. I need to bring the vacuum in. This is gonna sound kind of gross, but I found like, okay, maybe it's not really that gross. I found just like a bunch of dust, essentially behind my bed, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that got there. So, you know, I really should get the vacuum and clean it, because even to me, I'm like, eh. Not really too keen on that. But I'm hoping to feel as good over the weekend or better than I have today. I want to drink more water. Goal is to drink more water. Well, that's a good goal. That's a really good goal. Oh, wait. We gotta push. Forgot about this. So after getting a key and escaping the hunter's house, head to the outhouse. Okay, so if I see an outhouse, then I'll know I'm on the right track. There might actually be two cleanup streams to this. Just because, realize I'm not really making that much progress. Oh. Like, I got one ghost and I've been streaming for like at least 30 minutes already. And I essentially got to play through the whole level, which isn't really that bad, but, you know, a couple of cleanup streams probably, not really a big deal. Get the true ending, yeah, it's worth it. There you go, that'll do. Did your annual Steam purchase sale? See, I also spent some money. I figured, I kind of reasoned it as like really, I really shouldn't have spent money on the Steam sale. But I kind of reasoned it as a lot of the games that I was looking at were on sale for like 70 to 50% off. And I'm like, they're games I want to play eventually. So I'll play, I'll buy it. And then I did. I don't really regret it. To an extent, I guess I kind of do, but you know, I'm not really like hurting a ton, to be fair, because of it, at least. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna kill me. Whoops. If you're wondering what I picked up, by the way, I picked up like Doom Eternal, which I still need to finish Doom 2016 on stream. I bought, what was that? I bought Doom Eternal. So the Humble Bundle actually also kind of baited me here, because like I also got the season pass for WWE 2K23. I saw the Steam reviews were pretty okay, so I was like, well, maybe it's actually not that bad. And for a little bit I played. Oh, hey child, what's he doing? He's like trying to get the moose picture. A little bit weird. Give him a hug. So I got that. What else did I get? Hold on. What else did I get, actually? See, this is why it's gonna take a while too. Because I need to see what I've been getting. What else did I get? I didn't get much, but I got like some. I can probably sort it by recent. I got Halo Wars Definitive Edition. Because I was like, I have Halo. I have the Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam, and I liked Halo Wars. Controversial opinion, I liked Halo Wars. All right, I thought it was okay. Middle Earth Shadow of War. Was that it? Yeah, I guess that was it. I also got Your Only Move is Hustle, just because one of my friends got it, and I was like, yeah, I'll play it. So yeah, so I didn't get much. Doom Eternal, which had everything. It was the everything pack of Doom Eternal. Halo Wars Definitive Edition. Middle Earth Shadow of War. With once again everything, and the WWE 2K expansion season pass. So overall, you know, it's fine. I figure some of the other stuff I want, I can probably get during the winter sale. So, you know. Let's see. Kitty says this isn't gross, so thank you. Kay says, I need to practice getting over the awkwardness of talking while gaming. Waiting on my VTuber order. Oh, VTuber. Oh, a VTuber. Ah, that's great, dude. VTubers are awesome. Can throw that out there. VTubers are fantastic. So one thing I like about VTubers, like not even just like the thing, but like the idea is that it can have someone who's very awkward or camera shy would probably be the correct term to be able to stream and have something out there, right? So, you know, I think that's really good. I think that's awesome. So, dude, I'm keeping out for that. I'd love to see your VTuber when it's done. Why would there be used band-aids near your bed? You never know, Bass. You never know. With Kitty saying used band-aids are gross. If you had a lot of used band-aids besides your bed, I'd go, ooh, ew. But like, so I don't know. It's something that just takes practice, right? To like talk while you play video games. So this is gonna sound really nerdy, probably, right? But I used to watch a lot of Let's Plays when I was younger. I say younger, like in my, like what? How old would I have been? You know, like kind of late teens, early like 20s era of me, I guess. When you land on the beach. So I used to watch a lot of that. And my favorite YouTuber of all time, which I still say is my favorite YouTuber, despite me not having really watched any of his stuff in like a good few years now. His name is Over the Gun. He streams a lot now. He streams on Twitch now. If you follow me on Twitter, you might actually see me repost and like some of his stuff when he throws it up. Absolutely love the guy. Super good. But he said one thing that always kind of stuck with me. Even before I started like doing streamy stuff, I'm like, if I ever do like YouTube stuff or if I ever do like something like that, then what am I supposed to do here? Then yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a head start. Because he said this. He said, you know, the one thing with like doing video content is you just always want to just kind of say what's on your mind, right? It's like you always just want to say what's on your mind. If there's something that you're thinking, go ahead and say it, right? And that's kind of the philosophy that I go with, which is kind of why I jumble my words sometimes, because that's weirdly enough how my brain kind of works, right? Is if I'm thinking about something, like I don't think I'm ADD or anything like that, but if I'm thinking of something, sometimes my mind will go to like something else, right? So if my words ever jumble or I stumble over them or something, it's just because that's kind of how my brain is currently working, you know. But that's the philosophy that I've kind of stuck with like the whole time, and that's actually what I did in my very first few streams, actually. And you also just like, even if nobody's around, that's kind of the other thing, right? You know, if like, because when you start, it's usually kind of intimidating. Like I actually was really lucky because I had friends that showed up to watch. I had like a couple of friends that would show up and like stick around, and even just having a couple people is, oh wait, I gotta hold your hand, that's right. Even just having a couple of people will give you a relatively big advantage over like others, right? Like when it comes to streaming. Because hey, if you have 2 people watching, then that's more than like a lot of the average, weirdly enough, right? So, you know, you I had a bit of an advantage, but one thing I also No, it's just always talk like someone's watching. Like, always talk like someone's watching, even if no one's there. I am dead. Whoops. So like for example, I actually do have some streams where, you know, it's like maybe a slow day or people are busy or something like that, right? So I don't have as many people in chat. Sometimes for a while, like maybe there'll be times when it is just me for like an hour and a half. Usually not for the full stream, but sometimes it's just me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't really care. I'll just talk as if people are there. Talk as if there's ghosts watching, you know? Go. So, yeah, I guess if I were to offer some advice, like, always talk like people are watching, and always just say what's on your mind, right? Always say what's on your mind. Got your sketch the other day. You're so stoked. Let's see. Bass says, I didn't know you started playing Doom 2016. So I haven't started playing Doom 20. Well, okay. So Doom 2016 is a bit of a sore spot for me, right? Because like I remember people probably don't remember this because I don't really talk about it. But like I streamed Doom 2016 a good few years ago. I didn't finish it though, and my computer is kind of poo-poo, and it ran really poorly in hell specifically, so I eventually just kind of stopped streaming it. I kind of just quietly let that one go, but I want to get back and playing that one again. I want to finish Doom 2016. We'll start it over again and finish it. So, you know, that one I want to get back to at some point. So, you know, that's kind of why I want to get Doom Eternal. I'm like, I'll play Doom Eternal soon enough, hopefully. Oh, help me. Let's see. Kitty says, have you ever watched Charborg? He cracks me up. I can't get enough of his videos. I've not watched Charborg. I was very much the kind of person on YouTube where I was like, I watch the people I watch, and I don't really go out of that, right? Like, I watched OTG, aka Over the Gun, and who else did I watch? I watched a little bit of Halloween, if anybody remembers Halloween. I don't even know if he still does videos anymore, but I used to watch a little bit of Halloween. Oops. And who else did I watch? It was like Halloween, OTG. I think there were a few others. I used to watch a little bit of a guy called WizWar when he did Let's Plays. I don't think he does Let's Plays anymore, though. I think he does other videos now. And this fella, who I think turned out to be an asshole, I don't quite remember, named the Urinating Tree. I don't think he does videos anymore either. I used to also watch like who else? Who else? I did watch Achievement Hunter for a while. Who else did I watch? That may have actually been it. I didn't really watch that many people. I kind of stuck to who I liked, and then that was really it. And then when I started streaming, I kind of stopped watching Let's Plays because my logic was I don't want to steal from them, right? Oh, I used to watch Chrono Gear as well. Chrono Gear was really good. And he was like a fellow OTG fan himself, so it was actually pretty fun to watch him as well. But yeah, after I started like doing Twitch stuff, I just kind of stopped watching Let's Plays because I didn't want to like do a I didn't want to do a stream of a game that maybe they play and then have things spoiled. or B, even if I played the game, I don't want to like steal jokes, right? I don't want to steal like that kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, I just kind of stopped. Damn it. So I just kind of stopped watching Let's Plays for a long time, which is actually why I stopped watching OTG in the first place. Well, that plus he kept on like disappearing, which later found out recently, actually, because he posted a video about it, that he would disappear for like months and even like years at a time because he had a lot of depression, which I was like, damn, I'm a happy British man, like, had depression. And I was like, no, I think I even left a post on that video just saying, man, you know, haven't been able to watch you in a while, but damn, I'm gonna binge some of your stuff after this. And I did binge. Oh, let me scroll up in the chat real quick. I've been missing stuff. I've been talking so much about myself that I've been neglecting the chat. I apologize. Hollow is one of my bigger faves. He can be awkward, but he made me think I could do it. Oh, well, that's good. Well, you definitely can. Yeah, you can definitely do it. Much like what Kitty says. I've never heard of Hollow. I'm gonna need to check him out as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with non-facecam streaming, but if you want to, then feel free to VTube. I don't think that works as a verb. I don't think there's anything wrong with non-facecam streaming either, but I do know that there are like some people who at least like having some sort of personality there, right? Just me, I ramble so much. That's why I was practicing with Castle Crashers with some friends. Ah, it's great. When you feel awkward, just let it happen. You can always edit it out. If it's going to be a YouTube video live stream, sometimes they're more interesting when you make mistakes. Yeah, it's true, right? Hell, I'm awkward sometimes. I've made little, I make little fuck ups here and there, right? So, you know, yeah, no, just exactly. Be awkward, be yourself, let it roll, right? And if it's, like Kitty said, if it's YouTube stuff, you can always edit that out. And if it's stream stuff, well then you may not be able to edit it, but I made a mistake. But, you know, just let it happen, let it roll, right? Makes it more fun. I prefer live. I'm sure once I learn how to edit, I'll feel better about non-live. So, possible controversial, like, opinion here. I found, like, I really like streaming, right? I really like streaming. I'm never gonna stop it. We'll never stop streaming. But I found when I actually do make like little videos on YouTube, like for YouTube, like exclusively, I find it really comfy. Like I actually find it incredibly comfy. Which is why like I'm kind of happy that I have more time to be able to kind of dedicate to that. Like using Small Saga as an example, right? Like it's kind of nice just to be able to sit down and go, yeah, I'm just gonna play this game at like 8 p.m. Yeah, go ahead, I'll just pop it in for 2 hours, right? You know, like I kind of like that part of it. And then you have some games which I personally think work better for streaming and some that work better for you know, it's like some will work better for streaming and some will work better for recorded, right? Dead. Welcome back, Little Nightmare Stuff YouTube, aka LNSY. I don't know what I want to call you. I guess I'll just call you Little Nightmare Stuff. But yeah, welcome back. Let's see. Kitty says I started making YouTube videos and was so scared of being awkward. I used to edit out every time I was. Those videos turned out to be relatively boring. I left mistakes and awkwardness in and made jokes of them through editing my videos. It became more fun. So that's kind of the other thing too, is I like video editing. I've come to find. I actually really like it, right? Like before I knew what I was doing. The Pale City. So I could go to Pale City. Like before I knew what I was doing with that. I thought it was kind of a pain in the ass. But once I learned like how to edit stuff, and I was like, yeah, I really like this actually. It's really kind of fun. It's comfy. It can be time consuming, but it's comfy. You just sit there, you chill, you cut, move, add fade, lower volume, right? Like, I don't know. It's weirdly comfy, right? Bass says I've never watched Charbug, but given how much I loved him in some collabs, I definitely would. Let's see. Kay says, I feel that's so hard. I have such a short list of who I watch on YouTube. Yeah, very fair, right? Like, I don't know. I was always the kind of person that I watched who I watched, and that was who I stuck with. Right? And I think part of that was I didn't want to get bogged down by watching too many people, because that would just take up too much of my time. Right? You start off with horror games and he gets scared easily. The best kind to watch. Ooh, I like that. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my take on it. That's why I do both now, right? That's why I do streams and recordings, you know? I don't know, I just think some of them are better. Like, I kind of wish I turned Final Fantasy 16 into a recorded stuff playthrough, because I feel like that just would have been a little bit better, and it wouldn't have taken me like 2 months of nonstop streaming essentially to you know, finish it. Like, you know, it wouldn't have taken me 2 months on stream. I shouldn't say nonstop. It wouldn't have taken me 2 months on stream to finish it. If I did recording of that, I could have finished it personally relatively quickly, and even cut out some of the just like walkie bits, which took up time. And so, you know, I'll even come out and just kind of say this for like plans that I have. I'm actually I don't know when it's gonna happen, but you know this is a comfy bonus session to a game that I played. So, you know, let's talk about everything, right? So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I've actually decided that I am gonna try my shot at retrospective videos, because I actually have some good ideas for what I can do, and I know it's kind of getting a bit oversaturated for retrospective stuff, but I feel like I have a fair bit I could say on some of the games that I want to talk about. And I like I say I like editing, and I kind of feel like it would I kind of feel like it would be something I would really enjoy making, even if not a lot of people watch it, right? I feel like it's something that I would probably really enjoy making. So I have some plans for that. I don't know when it's gonna happen. You'll find a ghost of a lost child by a TV. Okay, well, I want to say I've gotten this one then. I don't remember how many it said I had. Yeah, I think it was like right there. Okay. So yeah, that's my thought on that. Is I kind of want to start doing retrospective videos. I just don't know when that's happening, mind you. It'll take a while, I think. Let's just say I've been playing some video games that I already have some ideas for to do some retrospectives on. You know what? This is gonna be really random, but you know what? I just so this is kind of okay. So really random aside, and I don't know why this suddenly showed up, but I found a cookie just like on my desk. I don't know how long that's been there for. Not for long, mind you. But like, that's really interesting. Maybe a ghost like brought me a cookie or something like that for being such a good boy. Because I don't know, I'm just like doing this talking. I just look down. I'm like, there's an Oreo right there. Huh, weird. Let me see. Still good. Can't go wrong with an Oreo. All right, now I'll remember you're there this time because I took a bite and now I see some of the white cream. So it doesn't blend in with my dark disc as much. Let's see, Bass says, if you were playing Persona 4 on stream, you'd still be playing it now? 100%. 100%. 100%. I would still be playing that on stream. Like, without a doubt. Oh my god, like just the amount of time that game took me to play off stream is like absolutely insane. And I'm still not done uploading all the parts yet. I still have a lot of parts to even edit. I missed a ghost somewhere. Well, I think I know which one I missed, actually. No, wait. Which one did I miss? Is it the one that I thought I got and then I didn't? Which one did I miss? Huh. Oh, but yeah, Persona 4 took me forever. Holy crap. Man. Yeah, so see, some games, like say, just aren't suited. I know you, I have a friend that played Persona 4 on stream. I don't know how she did it. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see, cases. I love Let's Play horrors because it's not as intense to watch someone else, but now I can't watch him because that's the ones I want to do a lot of. I know it'll be entertaining. Right? Right? So you understand. You get it. Let's see. Little Nightmare Stuff says, how many Little Nightmare games are there? There's 1, 2, 3. What's next? 4. I'm gonna say Little Nightmare Extreme. The Extreme Nightmare. DJ Rule. See, Kitty says, when I was 4 and 5, I used to eat old M&Ms that I found on the floor. All you had to do is follow the damn guide, CJ. See, that's the thing. I'm actually really kind of annoyed. Like, I'm kind of annoyed at myself here because I could have sworn I did all of these. Little Night Terrors. That's a good title. If they decide to drop the number scheme, I hope they do Little Night Terrors. First collapse bridge. We need to jump down to climb up to the other side. But I did do that. Shit, which one did I miss? Like, the only one I can think of that I missed would be the first one. But I didn't see it there. It isn't because, like, I quit to the main menu at that point, right? I don't think it would be, because it would have given me a checkpoint, I'm pretty sure. Little Nightmare fan. True, kind of a spooky fan. Yeah. Yeah. What was I talking about before this? Yeah, just like that kind of stuff. Let's play stuff. Yeah, like I completely lost my train of thought with where I was going with all this because I got too busy. I got too flabbergasted by the guide. Oh boy. Right, hit me right on the ass right at the end. Come on, game. Come on. It's because I slid. It's just because I slid. So yeah, at any rate, Kay, whatever you decide to do, if you do like a mixture of streaming, a mixture of like recorded content, I'm sure you'll do great. I'm sure you'll do fantastic. I'm looking forward to it all, to be honest. See, Little Nightmare Stuff says maybe Little Nightmare's the Last Nightmare. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that title. Does anybody have like any nightmares that they kind of vividly remember? Like whether from you were like as a child or like anytime recently? Because like see, it's weird. Like normally I don't remember like my nightmares or anything, but there are some that have stuck with me. And some of them aren't even really like nightmares, to be honest. Like I remember this one nightmare I had as a kid. See, it's not even really a nightmare. It's just kind of a weird dream, but I think it could be classified as like a nightmare. I remember falling into this this hole in my, I know, a good start, right? Like in my nightmare, I remember falling into a hole. And I remember looking up out of the hole And I remember like, because I used to be, especially when I was younger, I still kind of am to an extent. I used to be, oh, I didn't go far enough. The game tricked me. I was very into cryptozoology and things like Bigfoot, right? I used to be really into things like Bigfoot. Not as much anymore. But like I still enjoy you know, looking at cryptozoology stuff. And this is I'm explaining this for a reason, right? So in the dream, I was in a hole and I remember looking up and there's like Bigfoot there, right? Which also explains Little Nightmare Stuff's question for why is a nightmare the whole thing a nightmare. It's mostly because I looked up and like there's Bigfoot, and I think it like spooked me, but like it wasn't really like. That's why I don't know if I can really classify it as like a nightmare, or because I think in the dream I was scared, but like I don't know, like I think when I woke up it wasn't really like something that scared me. Because like another thing, which I know isn't scary, but scared me as a kid, was another nightmare I had. Did it save? Where, because I also don't like spiders, right? Spiders, like, I don't like spiders. And so one of the things that I remember quite vividly in the dream is I was in my bed and there was like a robotic spider like crawling on my wall. Which scared me in the dream, but when I woke up, I was like, that wasn't scary because it's a robot. And robot spiders are different because they're not that scary to me. So I was like, I don't know why I was scared in the dream. And that's kind of that's kind of the weird thing with me, I guess. Is like, oh, let me scroll down on this guide here. Is like a lot of nightmares don't really stick with me anymore. After TV puzzle, because like I'll have a nightmare where like I don't remember because I don't really remember my nightmares anymore. But like I'll have like a nightmare where I'm really terrified, like in the dream, and then like I'll wake up and I'll just be like, huh, yeah, that was weird, and then I just go back to sleep. Nightmares don't really affect me anymore. But then I hear people, which aren't as lucky. I have a friend who's like this actually, where he's like, I woke up from a nightmare and like. My heart was racing and I couldn't get back to sleep and I had like a cold sweat like all over me, and I'm like, damn, I'm actually really lucky to not have that, you know, because it's true. Like I don't know if it's rare for people to not really be affected when they wake up from their nightmare, but it's true though. I really like nightmares don't really like bother me outside of the nightmare typically. You used to have nightmares about spiders and ants too? Man. Case says there needs to be a religion, cryptology. Oh my god, I'm dead. I wasn't getting my swing on. Let's see. Bass says next little nightmare, battle royale. That'd be interesting. I would actually play that. I would play that. See, Little Nightmare Stuff says, I remember when I was a kid, I was of the closet. Well, you dreamed of, oh, you were scared of the closet. Okay. I saw your little edit there on the bottom. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a thing too, right? Like when you're a kid, like things scare you. Like you know what? Once again, kind of gonna show my age, but nobody's gonna remember this. Nobody's gonna remember this. But back in the day, like the Power Ranger. You know what? This is actually a nightmare that I remember having and actually being really scared by. Which I kind of forgot about until just now. But like it wouldn't scare me as an adult. It scared me as a kid though. But I remember having this nightmare as a child where so anybody here ever seen like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Right? Like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like the very first one. This is gonna show my age, right? But like you had the main bad guys, which were called the Putties, and they were like these gray dudes with like faces that I think were just very like meh, right? Or like, so you know they were just the putties, and I remember, and I was never afraid of them, but like I had a nightmare where like the putties like entered my bedroom. And I remember that really scaring me to the point where I think I actually woke up like screaming, because I remember my dad like running into the bedroom to see if I was all right. But like that's such a weird one, because like they're not scary. They didn't even scare me when I was a kid. But like I had one nightmare where they were just absolutely terrifying to me. Oh wait, this is a TV puzzle. Through the doorway on the left. Okay. So that was weird, right? And even talking about like being afraid of the closet, you know what? Same. I've always kind of had this like little fear of closets, to be honest with you. Like even now, like you know what? I'll even go ahead and just kind of say this right now. I have like I'm not like terrified to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't want to go near my closet, or like, oh, my closet's like scary. But like I have a closet like behind me. You won't see it. Like I think even if I took this down, I don't think you'd see my closet. But I have like one of those sliding door closets. But the way it's built, right? The way it's built is, to be honest, I think it was probably put in kind of poorly, if I'm being honest. Because it doesn't like close 100% properly. What it does is, if you put it up against the wall, like if you close it a little bit kind of near the top, will kind of be at a bit of an angle. So like it's not fully flush with the end point, right? Like so it kind of has like a little kind of dark streak kind of going down near the top. And there's always a little part of me like when I come into my room like late at night and I like look over there, I'm expecting to see like an eyeball like staring out of it. So like there's a part of me that's not really like afraid of my closet, but I still have that little like, okay, well, what if, right? Would the boy have been here? Head upstairs with 6 and head through the doorway on the left. You'll find a ghost of a lost child. Okay. So that one I probably got. When you first enter the schoolyard. So I know I need 2. There we go. Oh wait, no, this would be the TV puzzle right here. Okay, this makes more sense. Yeah, hides under the blanket. I like how Chaos said no hate, man. I'm scared of the dark and I'm in my 30s. Yeah, like the dark is I feel like the dark is just a natural thing to be afraid of. Like I even told my funnily my girlfriend found out about this on stream, and she's like, oh, I didn't know that about you. So like our beds are like a hallway down from each other, and so to kind of paint like the scene here, so like I have my room, and then between my room and the hallway is this like glass door. Well, it's not a see-through glass door, it's kind of like a frosted glass door, and you know it's usually closed. But like there are times at night where I like, you know, like if, well, not even at night, just like generally if it's open, and cause it's usually dark, like down that hallway, I'll get like this little inkling of like a spookiness to it, right? Cause it's like just a dark hallway that like just, you know, goes for a little bit. And like, it's eerie to have the door open and just to like see that space. Like that's still creepy to me, you know? Like I'm not afraid of it, but like it's creepy to me. It gives me that like creep feel, you know? Kitty says, my cat scared me for a moment this morning because we have the exact same kind of closet. When laying in bed, you can't see the floor or bottom of the closet. I was laying in bed and saw the closet open by itself. It scared me, like, what the fuck? It turned out Max did it, and I just couldn't see him because I was laying down. Fair. And a little nightmare Steph says, I remember having a feeling like someone is under my bed as a kid. Yeah, right? Like, I mean... Okay, wait, is this a TV puzzle? Oh, wait, no, wait. Wait. No, I guess I would have gotten it then, because it probably is. Unless. No, I think I got it. I think I would have gotten it. But you know, like the whole closet thing isn't really helped either when like you see videos, because of course, like sometimes late at night I get these urges, or I'm like, I just want to see something spooky. So I'll like go to some creepy like Reddits, or I'll find some creepy YouTube videos. And there's always inevitably one where you have someone like it's fake, obviously. Like it's fake, where someone's like, my sister's not at home. And then it like shows like a video of someone like in a closet, like peeking out, kind of doing like, yeah, and you know it's fake, but like it's a spooky idea, you know, especially since people sometimes do hide in other people's houses, right? Head to the back corner, you'll find a ghost of a lost child by a tricycle. So, okay, not there. Back corner? Oh, here. Okay, I think I would have, yeah, I definitely would have gotten this one. See, Bess says, I think I was less afraid of the dark and more afraid of going to sleep because nightmares fair. Very fair and valid, right? Kitty says, yeah, I've seen those. Right? Like, they're so obviously fake, but like, you know, it's the idea of what if, right? Like, what if just one day, you know, I go into my house and I see that, right? Or like, there's this other one, which was a story. I don't remember. I don't think it was on Reddit. I don't remember where I would have seen this. I'm just gonna scroll down the guide. But I remember there being this post of someone, and this spooked me a lot. But like, it's fake, because like what? Because like, what do they have as proof? They don't. But like, it's fake, right? Or at least someone can tell myself. But someone made a story up where it was like, oh, you know, we're moving into this. It was either moving in or out of this house. I think it was moving in. And like, someone was like, oh, you know, we're moving stuff in, and like, oh, I hear this like crying in like the bathroom, and I enter, I go in there, and it's my dad like crying in the bathroom, and like he just points like somewhere, and he says, I don't remember what it was. It was like he says something like I'm not really over there, or something like that, implying that like he saw himself somewhere else. And it's like, okay, that's spooky. Like even now it's kind of spooking me a little bit. But like, you know, it's like obviously just a fake story designed to be spooky. But it spooked me as a kid. Well, whenever I read it, it spooked me. I don't remember when I read it. Paranormal caught on camera on Discovery Plus. You're welcome. Oh no, I have a new thing to binge, it seems. Before entering the teacher's classroom, open the third locker above where you came in. You'll find the ghost of a child. Okay. There's like nothing in here, I don't think. Or is there? Maybe there is. Oh no, there is. Yeah, because I can't enter that door, I don't think. I think. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I might be incorrect. No, can I push this open? Nah. More worth it than anything I've ever seen. Okay, well now you have me really intrigued. And then a little nightmare stuff says, I remember I always see things like shadows, right? Oh wait. Oh, that's you know what? I always wondered why you had to turn the light off. Now that makes perfect sense. I don't think I caught that the first time I played through this. I think I just did it by pure chance. I was like, well, this looks like something I can throw a ball at, and I did. Yeah, I like spooky stuff. I actually saw this one recently, which, to be fair, actually looked really convincing. It was someone, I think it was like, it was like on video too, which made it like even better. Was you had a guy, like I guess something was like entering his yard or something, so he set up this like camera where he obviously caught something on it, and it's like this like kind of tall, like pale looking thing, and you can just kind of hear it in the background going like but okay, more scary. It's kind of more like a growling, right? Not like it doesn't sound like Sideshow Bob getting hit by a rake. It sounds like actually like something spooky kind of growling kind of sound. And you can hear him on the phone with like a priest, and he's going like, it's back, you know, and he's like visibly like very scared and terrified. And well, I said visibly, he sounds very scared and terrified. And then like it walks away, and then he's like, okay, it's gone. And he's like, okay, what do I do? And then it like comes back like in to the frame. It's like, holy crap. It looked really convincing and really creepy, right? Once again, it's not, but like that's probably the most convinced I've been from like a video. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else. That's probably the most recent. You could probably find it on YouTube if you just look at like if you just use some kind of descriptor like guy records monster in yard or creature in yard, talks to the priest or something like that. You'll probably find it if you want to try to look it up yourself. I'm trying to think of like anything else. I don't know. It's just, yeah. And then you have the something else which I haven't heard of. And so once again, kind of going back to cryptozoology stuff, I don't really believe in Bigfoot anymore. I used to when I was younger. I don't anymore. But there was this video I saw that actually kind of convinced me that it seems pretty real, to be honest. It was of like, it was of this guy on a camping trip who I guess kept hearing like things in the woods. It's like from the 70s or something. I think he wrote a book. Where like he would record the audio from like his tent. I think he brought one of his friends along with him once. And it's because it doesn't sound like your typical like Bigfoot howl. Like, you know how they're always like, oh, Bigfoot howls in the woods. It sounded like things actually talking and communicating with each other. Like not in a language that we know, but kind of like a mix of like what sounded like English and Chinese, and like like an oddly kind of mixed language, which would make sense, right? Which would make sense if you know, Bigfoot existed, because maybe Bigfoot heard like Chinese people talking and English people talking and kind of like mix the languages together to form their own unique language, which, you know, would make sense to me. And I'm like, oh, that's, you know, interesting, right? So I think it's this locker. Apparently it's in a locker. Not in that locker. What is it? Open the third locker by where you came in, find a ghost. So third locker from where you came in. I mean, if it's counting the one like on the floor. It's not. I mean, I guess it could be this locker, but this locker doesn't really make sense. The third locker from when you come in? Before entering the teacher's classroom. Oh, maybe it's this one over here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's probably one of these. Let's see. Little Nightmare Stuff says it's almost Christmas and scary stories time. And then would you rather let it rain Oreos or snow Cheetos? Ooh. So rain. Okay, so if the Oreos aren't liquid, if the Oreos aren't like a liquid substance, I would. I mean, hell, I have an Oreo right here, right? I like Cheetos too, though. Oreos. I'd probably say Oreos. There might not be a Bigfoot, but there's so many undiscovered species we could get something as neat, right? I'm definitely not against like the idea of undiscovered species. I don't know, just something with Bigfoot. Like my problem with Bigfoot is it's been a long ass time. Nobody still has any good evidence. Damn it. Nobody still has really any good evidence. And then you have like a lot of people that are, you know, like into Bigfoot kind of making it worse, if that makes sense. Because I've heard so many Bigfoot theories, and a lot of them are just very no. Very, very no. Like, I don't know. I became unconvinced, especially when I had people going like, oh, well, you know, Bigfoot, you know, people haven't seen him because he's an interdimensional traveler that can travel between planes of existence. And I'm like, no. Now you're just like making up stuff. Yeah, now you're just making up reasons to have Bigfoot be real, as opposed to having Bigfoot actually like make sense, right? So that was my thing with Bigfoot is there's like no evidence to it, and besides that, you also just have a lot of people trying to make up like. Did I live? I did that correctly. You have people making up reasons for why Bigfoot exists when really it, you know, it probably doesn't. Yeah, it probably doesn't. You can only make stuff up so much before you just seem kind of desperate for it to exist, you know? Yeah, I never realized they closed the store. After escaping the library. Okay, so I think I still haven't like found the locker yet. Oh. Bigfoot as a being is kind of boring, but like a frog that grows backwards is pretty cool. Yeah, like that's kind of neat, right? Let's see. Kay says, my biggest issue with Bigfoot is the theory that people think that, yeah, there's a time traveler or some garbage. Yeah, see, you nailed it. You nailed it right on the head. Absolutely right on the head. And hey, Dog Day, welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Raining Oreos, Cheetos rain would suit a suit. You got McAllistered. I did get McAllistered. See, Little Nightmare Steph says, would you rather give up sweets or give up salty food like chips? See, I don't really eat sweet foods that much. I don't really eat a lot of sweets. I usually eat like salty stuff if I eat a food. So I would probably give up sweets. That time travel crap is my biggest complaint, honestly. Yeah, like fair, right? Like that's definitely mine as well. Okay, so is this the classroom then? So it'd be like what, this one? The teacher's classroom. Okay, so assuming like they mean like the long neck teacher's classroom, which I assume they do. Then I'm probably not there quite yet. I don't think Bigfoot is real, says the Little Nightmare Stuff YouTube. I think it's just trying to scare kids. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. I think Bigfoot is probably the least likely personally. Alright, well, that was my kill that time, Bucket. That one was mine. I was eating the dead frog. I didn't even notice that before. I don't know. I like a lot of cryptids though. I like to believe, or at least I like to pretend. Okay, it's probably this one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's hiding in the locker. It's kind of sad. Like the other ones that I think are absolutely bonkers are, like you have, I think I've talked about this before on stream. Actually, you have the crawler, right? Which once again, it kind of loses credibility because of how much people kind of make up stuff for it. Because you have like the crawler, which as an idea is really spooky. It's like, oh, something that like lives in the woods and can mimic human voices and can try to lure you into, you know, a dangerous situation where it will like harm you in some way. The Fresno. I've not heard of the Fresno. I've not heard of the Fresno. I don't know, maybe the crawler could also be called the Fresno, to be fair. But I don't know, just like it's a creepy idea, and I assume like it crawls, right, which is what makes it especially creepy. But you have people making up so much stuff about it, like I know there's just one guy on Reddit. There's literally a whole subreddit dedicated to it, and if you go there, you'll see all the crazy stuff. I think it's called crawler sightings, where like you have people going like, yeah, it attacks with psychic energy. And there's one guy in particular who's like, yeah, I had a sighting with the crawler. We had a psychic battle. And yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, man, you've completely lost me. So I had a psychic battle with the crawler. It's like, no, you didn't. The Fresno Nightcrawler? No, I think it's something different. I think the crawler is just what it's called. I think it's just called the crawler. I know, right? Like, it's not it's a descriptive name. Let me look at the Fresno Nightcrawler and just see, because I do have my phone right here. Sorry, just gotta do a thing quick. And I hear my headset almost is dead. All right, so let's see. Fresno crawler. Let me find a tab that I no longer need here. I may have a lot of tabs on my phone. I make no apologies. Fresno Nightcrawler. Here you go. No, I think this one's different. I do think it's just called the crawler. It's a lot like a skinwalker, but it's not quite a skinwalker, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I don't know, just look up crawler sightings. You'll find the subreddit. Let's see. Little Nightmare Stuff says, would you rather have power to fly or the power to run fast? You would go with fast. I would honestly probably run fast. I feel like I wouldn't trust myself being able to fly. After escaping the library. Oh. I made a mistake. I was too busy reading. Let me out. Yeah, I was too busy reading and not so much paying attention to like the teachers. Okay. Let me plug in my headset quick. It seems comparable. Yeah, they're right too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Like, it's interesting, but it really, I don't know. I didn't like. See, I like my cryptids when they're like somewhat supernatural, but like kind of also with some sort of basis in reality. I don't really like my cryptids where it's like you got to make up stuff to make them work. Once again, going back to Bigfoot. Why haven't we found Bigfoot? He's a time-traveling dimension hopper. That's an alien. It's like, all right. I'm not gonna buy into that. The crawler, you can have psychic warfare with it. No, not really into that. You know, you give me like what? What's a cryptid I can think of that I actually like really find kind of cool? Uh... Oh, let me try to remember how to do this. Oh, that's right. That's right. Give me the key. Give me the key. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god, what are you actually doing? He's like bugged out. That's weird. I've not seen it actually bug like that. That was kooky. Alright, that was weird. I wasn't doing anything weird either. He was just like doing that on his own. That was really strange. There we go. Now he's all better. When I Googled, they look the same. Mothman is a good one. Mothman used to be one of my favorites when I was younger too. I even remember thinking when I was younger, like, oh, I want to go there and try to find Mothman. God, she's spooky. Okay, I don't remember her doing that before. Probably because I'm just really close. This case is sorry, I didn't mean to explode your chat. I got excited. No, dude, please explode my chat. That's what the chat's there for, right? It's there for people to talk about stuff. And I'm more. If you get excited, then tell you what, even better. Even better. I'm all about that. Sometimes I just get excited about stuff too, and I ramble on and on and on. If I'm allowed to do that, really anybody in chat's allowed to do that. The djinn, like the genie kind of djinn, I'm guessing. The Japanese have quite a few as well. See, I don't know that much about the Japanese ones. I don't know, I'm trying to think like... I don't know, I'm trying to think which ones I can even think from, like, that sort of sphere of the world. I made a mistake! I made a mistake! Oh my god. Alright. Didn't have that happen before. Look at stuff they find in India. Oh, dude. India would be such an interesting one. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna check out that show for sure. Ah, it's this one. I remember this one being a little weird. So I have to go to the library? Yeah, after escaping the library. Okay. Tell me, man, when we start on that show, I expect messages like, dude. Oh, for sure. I'm sure that is gonna happen, 100%. Yeah, I actually used to go on this one website a long time ago. Cryptozoology.com, I think is what it was called. I don't know if the site's still even alive. Like, I remember it being a very old site. And Miss Longneck indeed. But I remember it looking very janky. Like, a very like 2000s era website, if that makes sense. And I remember finding out a lot of my crypto. You checked it? It's no more? Aw, man. Makes sense though. It was really old. But I used to go there all the time for new stuff on cryptozoological findings. Like, I used to go there all the time. Because I was so obsessed with it. I really, really liked cryptozoology back in the day. To the point where I was even like, I'm going to be a cryptozoologist. I didn't end up being a cryptozoologist. Oh. But I used to go there thinking like, oh man, what are some new stories people have told about these creatures? Or like, what's another example? Or like, oh, did they find out this one existed yet? Like, I used to be into all that shit, like Mokilia Mbembe, the Ropin, you know, like all that fun stuff. I used to, man, like even just talking about it is like setting off all my nostalgia. I'm like, yeah, cryptozoology, let's go. You love all that stuff so much. It's so cool, right? Nice to meet another cryptozoology fan, right? I don't know. It's just cool stuff. It's cool stuff. Oh, I forgot how spooky this is. And then you have like, you know, does any of it exist? Like, I mean, probably not for the vast majority, right? But I mean, in the end, you never truly know. Yeah, I remember she gets really weird with this one. Ah, look at that. It's so good. It's so creepy. If you enjoy Paranormal 2, you should look into Phasmophobia. I really should look into Phasmophobia. Because yeah, I like a lot of paranormal stuff as well. Like, I talked about like some paranormal stories that I've heard, like what my mom's had, and even some that I've like kind of had on stream before. I don't know if I'll do that today, just because I'm probably gonna need to end the stream in a little bit. But I guess I'll talk about some. So like I used to so like my mom always used to tell me about when she was growing up. She lived in this kind of like older house, right? And she would make mention of how in the bathroom, like if you went in the bathroom, and because like it had a lock, but like only on the outside apparently, from what I've heard. Which I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. Maybe for an older house it does, right? But like she used to tell me that when you'd use the bathroom in any way, or like have a shower or something like that, sometimes the door would lock itself, right? And like it would lock. And because like they knew about ghosts in the house, because apparently that old house had like lots of ghosts in it, right? Like lots of ghosts, from what she told me anyway. That she says you'd have to like sometimes beg to be let out. Like you have to go like, oh, please let me out. Please let me out of the bathroom. Like, you know, please let me out. And then it would like unlock, and then you'd be able to open it. So it's like, you know, it's like, it's pretty spooky. And she'd be like, oh, you'd leave, and like lights would turn on and like that kind of stuff, right? When no one else was in the house, like that sort of thing. She told me that's like the only specific story I remember. But if I remember any more about her old house, I'll have to mention it. She also told me when her sister and her cousin were younger, they got a Ouija board, right? Yeah, you know where this is going, like for fun. And then they were doing stuff on the Ouija board, and she said that when they were doing it, just I don't remember what she said it was. She said there was some stuff on a shelf, like very close to where they were, and she says it just went like flying straight off. And she said right after that, they didn't touch the Ouija board ever again. And my mom has actually been very anti-Ouija board ever since. You'll have to escape in the library, head up the staircase, and to your left, you'll find a ghost. But yeah, she's always been very anti-Ouija board after that. Like, we actually, I don't know if we still have one. I know we had one. And my mom was always like, no, No Ouija boards. And she would just like throw it in the closet, and that was really about it. We never used it. My mom was always very against Ouija boards. See, Little Nightmare stuff says Little Nightmares 3, giant baby. I'd be afraid of a giant baby. Okay, so this one I think I did get. Key from the chess puzzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think the game probably autosaves here. So I'll probably leave it here for the day and probably end the stream shortly. But we'll finish our stories first before I do. And we'll do like another cleanup stream probably on Wednesday, or maybe I'll do like another short one like over the weekend, or maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Maybe just do a couple short ones since I missed so much of this week already. But like another story that I remember having, I think was it with my mom, or was this one with me? I think this one was like with me, I want to say. No, this one, no, okay, never mind. I know which story I was gonna tell. I kind of forgot. So like my mom, when she's older, because she used to work with like a bunch of Native people, right? Because we live in Canada, so there's like a lot of like First Nations people around, and I am like a quarter First Nation. My dad's half, so you know we were around like a lot of Native First Nation people, you know, that kind of stuff, right? And she says she used to do a lot of cleaning for a lot of them, specifically because her profession is in the cleaning business, right? And she said one of them gifted her this really nice baby carriage, right? This really, really old baby carriage. Like, it's super old. I don't even know like when it could be from, but it's kind of the epitome of what you would say like a spooky baby carriage is. And my mom's even kind of made it like a little bit spookier. So she says it's like a haunted baby carriage because she said like it would move like on its own, and like it always gave off this like really spooky aura to my mom. And it's like this really black, like it's a pure black baby carriage. Not really all that tattered, funnily enough, but it's like a pure black baby carriage. And it's kind of true. Every time you're around it, you get like this really weird, overwhelming kind of feeling. And in my old house, before we were into this one, we had like some ghosts in the basement, and I'll get to that in a moment as well. But we had like some ghosts in the basement, and I feel like the baby carriage maybe even like amplified it a bit, right? And like I don't know, just always had this really spooky thing. And my mom, because my mom, I don't know if it's my mom like trying to troll me or something, but like she had this like little like baby doll that she would also like put in the carriage, and it was just like there, right? We still have the baby carriage, actually. It's not in the house anymore. I think I even told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I don't really want that in the house, to be honest with you. So it's in the garage somewhere. You know what? Funnily enough, the last time I went in there, I don't remember seeing it, but it's in the garage somewhere. Just kind of existing. And a couple other stories that I guess I can kind of tell in relation to my ghost experiences. But first, let me read this real quick so I don't go missing the chat more. Bass says, a friend of mine was in band and they went to like a state or national level competition, and one of the teams was from the Mothman city, and we're Mothman themed with costumes. That's really cool. Yeah, they love Mothman there. I don't remember where it is. Point Pleasant? It's somewhere in Virginia, I'm pretty sure. Or Maryland. It's in Maryland, I think. Water is a big conductor. If that, no Ouija boards, no thank you. Okay, then says, my husband makes jokes constantly about them with me. No thanks. Had one drop on me and a Spencer's once. Freaked me out for like a week. Oh, dude, it's trying to get to you. It's trying to get you, Kay. Then the Nightmare Stuff says, don't link my address. What's that in relation to? If you don't mind me asking, just kind of curious. Hey, welcome back, Kitty. Another story that I can kind of tell you, once again, I didn't experience it. Apparently my sister and my mom did. But once again, in that same house, because my sister had a room in the basement. My sister is like, you know, quite a bit I guess it's not really relevant that she's older than me, but she didn't like live in the house. She would like come to visit, but she always had like her room, right? Um, so she always had like a room in the basement, and my mom would sleep down there sometimes because her and my dad, you know, had issues. So sometimes my mom would just like stay down in the basement, in my sister's room. And I believe my sister mentioned this as well, right? But like my mom told me once that she woke up during the middle of the night and there was this kind of shadow of like this what she says is this older man, right? It's a shadow person, but she says it gave off the vibe of like this older gentleman. And she said like he would just stand there and like kind of watch from the doorway. Uh, and there wasn't like a proper door. It was like there was no door on the doorway. It was just like it had kind of like a veil on it because that's what my sister put on it. I don't know why it didn't have a door, to be honest with you. Um, but she says she got the vibe of like this older gentleman and that he would just like watch. No ill intent. He would just watch. And she said sometimes she would wake up and she would like look up at him and she would just like she would see him like standing right beside the bed, just kind of looking down. And she said she never felt scared. And my sister said the same thing as well. But what made it extra weird is that any like guy that slept down there never experienced it. It was only ever really any girl that did, like my sister and my mom. When my sister's boyfriend slept down there, he didn't experience it. So, you know, it was really strange. And then I guess the last story I can really tell would be just one time when I was in the house by myself. Because we had the washer and dryer down there, and usually we would put the like the laundry soap like on top of the washer or dryer. I don't remember which one, but I remember one day I was in the house by myself, and it didn't really startle or bother me or anything, but like I heard this really loud bang sound, like kind of coming from the basement, like just once, and I was like, "Huh, that's really weird." Yeah, it's really strange. And so, yeah, I just kind of ignored it because I don't like going down in the basement either. The basement was really spooky because it was an older house too, right? So it didn't have like any light switches going down. You had like one light switch going down the stairs. But then after that, you'd have to like turn a corner. And then in this big dark room, you would have to go up to the light and then like pull the cord to like turn the light on. And that would illuminate like a little bit. But you still have like shadows like on the outer edges of the room, and like all the other rooms that were in there. It was really spooky. So I didn't like going down there, so I just didn't go down there. But then my mom came home later that day and she went downstairs, and she didn't tell me for like a week later, I think because she thought it would freak me out. It didn't really freak me out. I just thought it was, oh man, it happened. She said the laundry soap was like flung across the room. It's like, that's pretty spooky, right? So yeah, really spooky stuff. So those are kind of my experiences with the paranormal, right? Both told to me and like the one thing I experienced myself. The only other thing I would say is really spooky that happened to me, which may be paranormal related, I'm not too sure, is one time late at night. I think it was late at night. Anyway, I remember going to the pantry to get some cereal. And I opened like the pantry door, and I remember hearing this like really creepy sound. Like it sounded kind of like a little, like a small little kind of like. I don't remember if it was like a scream sound or if it was like more of a growly kind of sound. But I remember closing that pantry door immediately and just like leaving. Never happened again. And this other time, late at night, sitting at my PC, playing Oblivion. And just kind of relaxing, having a good time. And people tell me like this was in game, but I don't think it was, to be honest with you. I was going to Cyrodiil, I believe, and I notoriously don't use fast travel in those games. I like to go on the journey myself because I find it more fun. So I'm riding my horse going to Cyrodiil. And I go on to this one bridge, I think it was like a bridge. And just very, very clearly, and like right directly in my ear, I hear this sound like a like really creepy, and I'm like, holy crap! I paused the game because I'm like, is it in the game? I paused the game. I look around. I'm like, okay, I don't see anything. And I'm like, if it's in the game, it's probably an enemy, and it's probably a wolf or something, and it's probably gonna attack me. So I'm like, okay. So I unpaused the game, and there was nothing there. There was nothing there at all. Didn't get attacked. It was just a very normal area in Oblivion, and I was like, huh. Okay, that's really spooky. And then I closed the game, and I don't think I played it again for a while after that. Yeah, no, that was really creepy. To this day, I still don't know what it was. To be honest, I don't think it was in the game because it doesn't make sense for it to be. But I don't know. It was really weird. If I ever stream that game or record it or whatever, I'll probably tell the story again. I'll probably find the exact bridge too, and I'll probably see if there's anything there. But that was really spooky and really terrifying. Little Nightmare Stuff says, I remember buying a Tattletale. Oh, Tattletale. That's a good game. I need to actually get around to playing that sometime. As a kid, it was scary. I remember my parents threw it away in the garbage, but then it's gone. Then would you rather survive a plane crash or a boat crash? I mean, a boat crash is easier to... I mean, depends. Depends, right? If it's a boat crash in the water, I'll take my chance with the plane. If it's a boat crash onto an island... It depends on an island, but I mean, that one has a lot of variables. My gut says plane crash because I feel like that's oddly. Is it more survivable? See, I feel like a boat crash is more survivable. But if it's in the ocean, do I want to survive it? Is the thing, right? That one's a bit more. That one's a bit of a hard one. That one has a lot of variables to it. A lot of variables. To it. But yeah, it's probably gonna be it for me for tonight, my friendos. Like I say, just kind of a quick little stream, just kind of make up for the lack of streaming that I've been doing over the week because I haven't really streamed this week. So let's go ahead and throw a little raid to someone. Once again, I'll probably do a little stream on Monday or Tuesday. And if failing that, I'm definitely doing one on Wednesday, and we'll do more cleanup for Little Nightmares. I don't see why I wouldn't. I do want to clean it up. I'm sorry that it took so long to even get through one level, but I guess it's kind of true. I kind of need to play through the whole game again if I'm gonna be getting everything in it. So we're not done with Little Nightmares yet, but soon. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to send a raid over to Ekami, who is a very nice person. Really like Ekami. Very cool. Very chill. Highly recommend that if you haven't followed her, that you do. She's also Canadian like me, which is even better. Little Nightmare Stuff says, can I get a shout out? I don't really just like give shout outs unless I know the person a little bit. Or I've interacted with them a bit more in some way. But, you know. So I apologize, my friendo. I apologize. But I've also, to be fair though, I've also been saying your name on stream a lot. So I feel like that is kind of a bit of a shout out at the very least, right? If it's on the water, there's sharks. See, that's kind of why I wouldn't want to do it on the ocean. Right, wouldn't want to do it on the ocean. Don't know if I'd do the boat. But yeah, all right. So on Linkman with the raid. Oh, we got raided. Right as we're about to end. Oh no, I did this to you before as well, though. So I perfectly understand. Hey, Athrun, welcome back to stream, friendo. How you doing today? And to Linkman for the awesome raid. Thank you very much, my friendo. I'm sorry that it's ending. It happens though. It happens. Like I said, I know I did it to you once before, at least. There he is. There's the man himself. Feel free to give Linkman a raid, please, a follow, please. If like seriously, if anyone hasn't, give. Hold on. Let me do the shout out. Give Linkman a A raid, please. A follow, please. He is super, super cool. Super, super cool. Love the man. It's the end of the stream? No way. It is. I'm sorry, Linkman. I'm sorry. Like I say, this is karma. This is karma for me doing it to you that one time. I'm pretty sure I did it to you once at least. You're playing Hades. Oh, Hades is so good. Hades is so good. I need to do another replay through of Hades. I finished, quote unquote, the game, but I need to play more. We can do a raid SG. Let's see, who's SG? Who is SG? Who is SG? I was gonna give Ekami a raid, but considering you raided me, I feel like it's only fair that I give a little raid to the friendo that you were talking about. SG Vigilante. Here we go. Never no, that's fine. I don't really mind either way. Let's see, what is SG playing? Special events. Playing with viewers. You know what? Yeah, we'll give SG a raid. It's fine, really. Shoot, I don't know. Now I'm between two. I guess I did say Ekami first. But I'll put SG Vigilante on for a later raid. But I guess I did say Ekami first. So we'll do a raid to Ekami. Because Ekami's cool. And everybody should follow Ekami and give Ekami the raid. Stick to your guns, man. Yeah, I appreciate. All right. So, follow Linkman, please. Super, super cool guy. Absolutely love him. Probably one of my oldest Twitch friends at this point. So yeah, feel free to give Ekami a frag rate, if you wish. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I hate to run as soon as you drop your raid video. I feel bad. I always feel bad about that kind of stuff. But I know you don't mind. I know you don't have a problem with it. And Ekami is playing a game called Looping My Way Through Life, which sounds interesting to me. So yeah, all right. So, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Once again, follow Linkman, follow Kay, two cool people. And I suppose I will catch you guys once again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. For now, though, it's time to cue the outro. So here I go, and I shall catch you guys